see what I can offer, and I figured that this is the time for me to shine and give my informational service and let everybody come in at the pre-market prep and watch me do my live videos every morning and give them the direction that I feel that things are moving. And sometimes it's right, sometimes it's wrong. It's just we want to be right more than we're wrong.
Disclaimer: Elite Trading is for educational purposes only. The alerts given are not one-way tickets to be a millionaire. Discretion is advised.
But they want to hit a base hit, they hit a base hit or a home run. Sometimes that home run makes up for the next 10 hits, but at the end of the day, you want to just hit those base hits. That's all it's about every day, and that's what I do. And that's how.
Good morning, traders. Kaler here with Elite Trading. We are here and ready to go. 9 a.m. pre-market prep. I'm excited to be with you here. Happy New Year, and I hope that you guys had a great holiday session with your families, and we are thankful to have you back here with us. And it seems like it's been a long time. I'm trying to get my head wrapped around these crazy markets right now. We've got Tesla ripping all-time highs again. Are they going to hit 1,000? Let's see if they break 800 first. You know, we're looking at some of these stay-at-home stocks are going to probably be a big play for 2021. We've been looking at what the effects on oil are going to be for the future. Are they going to get a rally again? Are they coming back ever? Or is this going to be EV for life? We have a lot to talk about and a lot to get together with, or a lot to talk about when we get together in the trading server today. I want to go over a lot of topics with you. So if you're active today trading and you're able to get in there and talk with us, please feel free to join and speak with us. We're going to go over a lot of different topics and kind of get the opinions of the overall market as a whole together and try to figure out which sectors we're really going to be bullish on for 2021. So I'm going to go ahead and kick off our newsletter for you guys. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. So let's get started. We've got the 1/4/2021 newsletter. Quote of the day: the most difficult thing is the decision to act. The rest is merely tenacity. Amelia Earhart. We have the bulls of the day: IPI, ZM, BTBT, and UPWK. Full disclosure, I do have a position in Upwork and BTBT. I am long both stocks, and full disclosure, I'm in them. We are up about 80% on the BTBT, so I will be looking to secure some profits on that eventually. I'm just not sure when I let that rally end. Bears, PLAY, AAL, FUBO, and DAL. We have QS. We are looking for some opportunities to short some of these stocks. Now, when the momentum shifts and you start seeing these stocks that have been taking some hits lately, these companies that are taking hits at the end of the year, maybe you'll see them rally up for 2021. We have daily news. Dow futures tilted higher Thursday morning along with the S&P 500 futures and NASDAQ futures as we start the new trading year. Tesla Inc. shares are set for another all-time high Monday as investors react to the record delivery total of nearly 500,000 vehicles last year. 500,000 vehicles with the factories being shut down in California for that time. That's something that may play a factor for these 2021 numbers. You might see them blow out some big numbers here and they get that 5,000 mark. Investors are watching the Tuesday's Senate runoff results in Georgia, and Friday we see the U.S. December payroll report where median forecasts are for only a modest increase of 100,000 jobs. We had big callouts from our last session on SPY, 255%, BTBT 62%, now running over 80%, Snap 10.64%. Equity market movements, S&P 500's 3766, up 0.46%. Dow futures 30,644, up 0.48%. NASDAQ futures 12,935, up 0.39%. We have the learning curve. We've been helping you out, learning some new things, reevaluating the S&P with Matthew Mickey. We've been talking about this. All you have to do is jump in and ask. If you want to learn, if you want to understand the terminology, what are we talking about in here? Are you a new member that says, you know what, I have no clue what these guys are talking about? Well, if that's the case and you want to know more about it, then all you have to do is jump in and learn with us. We're going to be going over terminology, trading jargon today. I'm going to have a nice video for you. All the $10 members that are in here learning with us, that are just supporting the group and helping the server grow. We appreciate you. So anybody that's coming in, feel free to subscribe and help us continue giving you this live action every day, all throughout the year, just like we did last year. We're going to be here Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. till 4:30 every day. And we have an entire group there, trading floor out there, just talking and getting together and just telling you what the heck's going on in the market. All you have to do is be willing to participate. That's what we need. So this year, my goal is to get more participation in the live chat, and that means you guys. So let us know, give us your thoughts, private message me or Blake or any of the members, Ben, Winfred, Stefan, anybody that's in the group that you see as a person that of interest that you want to speak out and reach out to. All you have to do is reach out to one of those members, and they'll gladly point you in the right direction of where to go. Mickey's always available. John M's available, so make sure you reach out to us. We're here all day long. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and let's get to the chart for a minute here, and I'm going to pull up and see what we have going on in Upwork. This is one that we've been talking about since all the way back in the beginning of last year. If we go back to last year's chart, and we're looking all the way back here when they were at $5, we were like, hey, this is a good $5 stock. It's an low at a low point in its time here, right here at 514, and then you see our line. We said, okay, we think it's going to come all the way up to here. Well, in matter of fact, it came all the way up throughout the year. It got all the way to that $20 mark, and then at 2074 we get this very large increase in volume, a big spike all the way through, and then we kind of had to go up for another run, took a little bit of a break here, and then let's see what's going on today. Pre-market up 38 cents. Not something to brag about today on a day that the S&P's up so much, and we're looking at a level of support down here in the low 30s. So look for some consolidation, probably back like there was around this level here at the $30.41. I'm imagining that once we get around that 30.41, you'll see some support, major support right around here or even right around here. So take a look and see what happens. If it comes through this 41.34, sky's the limit. $50 is where I'm going to put a line here. I don't know what happened to my horizontal line, so this is going to probably be a little skewed, but anyway, well, it's close enough. So right around that 50 mark, I think that's what's going to happen if they break through that 41.34. You'll probably get some restriction at 45, whole number action there, and then it'll settle down and maybe blast through that whole number and then get up to 50. So that's my goal for Upwork. That's the ideas we have. Now, if the party stops and it breaks through here, then we have a lot of gap to fill here. So it just depends. The stock's been on an uptrend all year, but it was also downtrending prior. So let's see. We'll see what happens. A lot of room to come back here. Take a look at the SPY pre-market. So we did have a trend line here, it looks like, at some point that we drew up here, and it's followed that trend line and it's came through. So now we are really hanging out here at the all-time highs. 378 I think was where we got at some point here. Yeah, 378.46. I did remember that tick. So watch out for that 378 level and see what happens there. That's where your previous high, all the way back here, we had 95 million in volume, 78 million in volume now. So that's some pretty high volume. I just be careful. If you're not in this thing long and if you're holding calls on this, bring to register. You got a big hop here in the pre-market, and I think this is going to be there's going to be some consolidation here. I could be wrong. It could just keep ripping all the way up to 380, all the way to 400, and then you get a pullback. But don't try to call tops in this market. It's not going to be the smart thing to do as of right now. It hasn't been the winning bet, and it's been really hard to short stocks when they're making all-time highs and they're breaking out, and the fear of missing out comes in. Nobody wants to miss out. They're hearing about things running up on their Twitter feeds, their friends at work. They're like, look, I'm up 80% or I'm up 100%. They see this and they're like, man, why am I not in this market? So then they go take a little bit of the money that they have and they say, you know what, I'm getting in the market. I'm getting in now. I don't care what it is. I don't care why. Half the people I speak to retail wise that I know, friends, family, when they purchase a stock, you ask them a question. You ask anybody you know that's not a professional trader and say, hey, why'd you buy that? Their answer is going to be pretty bland sometimes. They're going to say, oh, it's because it's a good company. Look at them. They're up this much over this. It's a very broad reason. But they don't know why they purchased or hit the button at that moment. Why did they buy the share at 375 instead of 374.27? You know, why did they buy in the middle of a range instead of at a support and resistance level? Did they buy in a breakout? Did they buy at an all-time low? You know, what indicators were you looking at to say, you know what, this is the right time to buy a good company? So that you can be right when it comes to buying the right company, but you could be buying it at the wrong time. So that's the topic of today's show is quit trying to call tops and make sure you understand timing is more important than picking the right stock. So my name's Kaylor. This is Elite Trading, Pre-Market Prep. I appreciate you guys coming in with me, and I hope you're here every day, 9 a.m. till 4:30 p.m. in the server all day with us, growing and learning and gathering information all the way through 2021. If you have any questions, please drop a comment or go in and private message us. If you've been watching this long, please hit that like button, smash that like, and get us the algorithm for the YouTube channels and the Facebook channels to help us get a little more exposure. It really helps us out, and if you're watching these videos, it just takes a quick little like. Hit that like button, share the videos, and support your team here at Elite Trading. So stay in the green.